Today we are going to be training lower body. After you've completed your cardio warm-up, make sure you foam roll your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves, both of your inner thighs, your IT band or your outer thighs, your glutes, and your anterior tibs. This is great for people who run a lot and tend to get shin splints. Make sure you spend 60 seconds on each body part. The first exercise we're going to do is squats. You can hold the resistance bands, you can use dumbbells, you can use a barbell, whatever modality you would like. Just make sure you keep your shoulders back, chest up with a neutral spine, and get those glutes low to the ground. I would prefer that you put the glute band around your legs just above the knees. If you notice that this sacrifices your form or your knees start to cave inward, do the squats without the band. This is how to not do the squat. You notice the resistance bands are pulling my shoulders forward, which makes me lose my neutral spine, and I'm not pushing my knees outward, so the band is causing the knees to cave in. Make sure you keep your shoulders back, your chest up, neutral spine, and get your glutes low to the floor. Wall ball squat. So I use the wall ball squat with any of my corrective exercise clients who don't necessarily have the squat form down yet. By putting the ball against the wall, you're able to relax your body weight against the ball without feeling like you're going to fall back. This builds up the hamstrings and the glutes and really helps with your squat form. You want to make sure that you angle your feet out in front of you enough that when you go down, your knees hit a perfect 90-degree angle. Keep your shoulders back, chest up, and spine neutral as always. You can also add dumbbells to this exercise to increase resistance. Next, I'm going to show you how this exercise can be performed incorrectly. If you notice, my feet are directly under my hips, so when I drop down into my squat, my knees are extending past my toes and my heels are coming up. I'm also looking down a lot and it's causing my chest to cave. Alright guys, the next exercise is going to be zombie walks. So go ahead and take your glute band and put it around your ankles. You're going to sit your hips down just a few inches. Keeping constant tension on the bands, you're going to step really wide and then barely step that other foot in about 2 to 3 inches. Make sure you are not losing tension on the band. Keep your core extremely tight so your body isn't shifting from left to right with every step. In the next video, I'm going to show how this exercise can be done incorrectly. So as you can see, I'm moving a lot faster. My body is jolting from left to right, my core is not engaged, and I'm standing almost straight up. You want to make sure you drop those hips. By dropping the hips, you get more glute activation. This next exercise is called the double lunge. You want to make sure that you step far enough forward that both knees reach 90-degree angles. When you push back, make sure you're pushing all your weight from the heel. Each time you reach the standing position again, it counts as 1 rep. So here's a front view of the double lunge exercise. You want to make sure that you're going slow and that you're getting really low to the ground. Your knee does not have to touch. You don't want your knee slamming down. What not to do. Notice my head is down, I lose my neutral spine, and I'm not stepping far enough forward and my knee is extending past my toe. The last set in the circuit is going to consist of banded jump squats. Once again, if you notice the band is making your knees cave in and sacrifice form, you can go ahead and do this without the band. Remember, you do not need to record how many reps you get in 60 seconds. This time, we're going to do 20 reps and then move on through the circuit. Make sure your shoulders are back, your chest is up, and you're dropping your glutes low to the floor. I absolutely love incorporating jump squats for higher calorie burn. As you can see here, I'm performing the jump squat and my knees are caving inward. Make sure when you have the glute band on, you're really driving those knees out. Repeat this circuit 2 more times, then move on to circuit number 2. Once you have completed circuit 1 3 times, move on to circuit 2. Our first exercise in the second circuit for today is going to be the hamstring curl on the stability ball. So you want to make sure that when you extend your legs, you don't lock your knees. When you roll the ball back in, go slow for about a 4 count until your feet are flat on the ball. You want your hips to be up in the air at least 3 to 4 inches. You can put your arms to either side of your body to help you balance. Go nice and slow during this exercise and really focus on the movement. This trains your hamstrings and your glutes, while also increasing balance. If you're attempting to do this exercise and the ball keeps going every which way, don't worry, I have a modified version for you. So in this exercise, all you're doing is lifting your glutes up off the floor. You're not rolling the ball in towards your glutes at all. Make sure you engage your core, lift your hips up nice and slow, and squeeze at the top of the movement. Make sure you do not lock your knees out. Keep a very slight bend in the knee. This is how not to do the exercise. So if you notice, I'm going extremely fast, even though I slowed the video down. I'm dropping my glutes at the end of the movement, I'm completely locking my legs out, and I'm moving way too quickly. Make sure you take this exercise slow and really concentrate on the movement. If for any reason you do not have a stability ball, do not worry. You can put a cloth on your couch and do your glute bridges from your couch. Make sure you squeeze your core, raise your hips up into the air, squeeze your glutes, and go slow. Next, we have the glute bridge. I know this exercise looks crazy, but it's actually amazing for glute activation. So by driving your knees out to the sides like this, you allow your glutes to fire up. If you feel this exercise is too easy, you can add dumbbells on the top of your hips for added resistance. Romanian deadlifts. So you're going to take a glute band and put it around your foot. Make sure you keep your shoulders back, your chest up, and your spine neutral. You're going to lower your chest while bringing up your leg into a tabletop position. It is extremely important you do not let the band drive your shoulders forward and your chest to cave in. Once you've done 15 reps, switch over to the other leg and complete 15 more reps on the opposite side. I wanted to take a second to go over the Romanian deadlift and how it should not be done. So this is how to not do it. You notice I'm bending my back, my shoulders are caving forward, and I'm going really fast. Congratulations, you have completed your leg day. Thank you for doing the 60-day challenge with me. I absolutely am honored to be a part of your journey. I can't wait to see your results.